Hi everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. In this video, we'll be looking at the Cambridge IGCSE ICT Paper 2 Data Manipulation May June 2021. We're looking at the second variant. Okay, that's variant 22. Okay, so let's dive straight to database. You're not going to prepare some report based on the duathlon results. Using a stable database package, import the file J2122 duathlon. So I'm just going to search for access, open it, click on blank database, Gyro NDDB. I'm going to browse where to save it. Just to fill up. Okay, I'm going to browse here. Yeah, so I'm going to save it here. Okay, I'm going to click on create, so we should be good to go. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to close this. Yeah, then we're going to I think I'm just going to move this here so it's closer to where I can easily navigate. We're going to import the file J2122. So let's import it. Click on external data, new data source, from file to text file. Obviously we're using text file because it's a .csv, a comma separated value. I'm going to browse for the file. Okay, to one. Yeah, so it's right here, J2122. Just check. Yeah, open. Okay, ensure it's in delimiter. Next, yes, it's in comma separated value. I'm going to check this to have the feed names. Next, okay, I'm going to click advanced here. You could do it anywhere, but I just want to do so I can just do it where I can just do everything at once. Okay, so file name is text, last name text, year of birth is number. I don't think they specify. Okay, number, nationality, text, race number. Okay, total time. Now we're going to make modifications to all this. Cat code. Cat code is a text. Start code is a text. Position. Yeah. I don't think we're. I think we're good. The race number is a primary key, so the race number is going to be. So I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the race number. Yeah, it's right here. Next, finish. I'm going to open it just to quickly adjust it. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, I'm going to save it. Click on home, switch to design view. Okay. Now let's modify this date and time for total time. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy for total time. I'm going to paste this for 1 into spaces T1 spaces bike spaces T2 spaces. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 to 1 2 to 1 2 into spaces. Then do we have, okay, so just placing them on the format. That's the format we want, and we can save this. But if we okay, comment, I don't think it's copying, because what I'm seeing here, comment, let me just, yes, that's what it's meant to do. I knew something was wrong. That's why it's important you have to check, guys. So important you have to check. Okay, so we have, okay, okay, switch this to the sheet view. Okay, so we have it here, so it's fine. Yes, we have 2 to time 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I think we're good to go. You're more than enough for me. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, save, and we're going to close. Import the file J2122 categories. So click on external data, new data source from file to text file, browse, categories, open. Okay, next, check this, next, next. We're going to choose, so let me click on advanced. So all two are text. Okay, the cat code, yes, it's going to be the primary key, so it has chosen that for me. Ready, okay, okay, I'm just adjusting the fields. All right, save, I'm going to close. Import the file J2122 outcome, click on database, external data, rather, new data source on file to text file, browse, outcomes, open, okay, next, first row, sorry, just going to move this here. So alright, so let's check the fields. Next, okay, I can do it here. So we have the start code, text. Obviously rank is going to be a boolean because I saw 0 and -1. -1 means yes, 0 means no. Okay, so okay, so which is going to be displayed as yes or no. Okay, so okay, do we set the start code field as a primary key? Start code, yes, next, finish, close. So we're going to do something about it. Obviously, this is the combo box. So I'm going to save it, switch to design view. Right here, I'm going to click on lookup, change this checkbox to text box, save it, and I'm going to close. No, let's switch to the datasheet view first so we can see it here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to save it. I'm going to close. Back to the question. Now we're going to place in our evidence document, okay, screenshot showing the primary keys, the field names, and the data type used in all three tables. So we're just going to open them from category, design view. Take the screenshot here. Let me go get my screen too. You could take a normal screenshot, but I think this is preferable. Like it. It makes me to take the exact screenshot I need. I'm going to open my evidence document. This will be in evidence 5. Just want to check. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to close this. Open the next one. Switch to design view. And I'm just going to put this up. Obviously for your systems, you might not need to do this. Okay. So I think it's, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to close this. Open the outcome. Switch to design view. And I will take this. Okay, so we could see that we have the race number, cat code, and we have what? The start code. Okay, so if we check it, we have the start code, cat code, the race number. Okay, so they want to see the primary keys, the feed name, data type, and all this. And yeah, this is completed. So I'm going to close. Now we're going to create a one-to-many relationship, right? As links between. So we're going to create a relationship. We're going to click here. So here. Database tools, relationships. We're going to select the three tables. Add selected data, selected tables to here. I'm going to close this. I want all the fields displayed. So let's create it. The cat code field in the category table and the cat code field in the dual table. So the cat code here to the cat code here. Start code in the outcome table. Okay, just gonna do that again. So we have the start code field in outcome table and start code field. Now, for any reason you're unable to find which of them, you can just navigate. Okay, and choose the one you want. Okay, it's easier for you that way. Okay, yes, start code in outcome, start code in Dwellon. Click on create. All right. Okay. Place your evidence document screenshot showing the types of relationship between the three tables. Okay. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to double click here and I'll take the screenshot of only this. Okay. And this is going to go to evidence 6. Okay. I'm going to click here. I'm going to take screenshot for this table. Okay. I'm going to click on file, click on save. Yes. Enter the following details as a new record in the Dwellon table. I'm going to click on OK, save this, and close. Dwellon, here it is. 1133, and we're going to enter a new record in the Dwellon table. Okay, so right here you click on new blank record. I'm going to do this and I'll just copy. You're more than enough for me. I gotta preach it, yeah. You're more than enough for me, God. More than enough for me. I gotta say, yeah. More than enough for me. No weapon formed against me. Okay. Just paste it. Obviously, in exam, you're going to type it. You have to be careful, really careful. Okay. Okay. Now, the moment you're done with this, you're just going to move up and it's going to save. Okay. Check for errors. Copy. Okay. Okay, this is completed. Yep. Now using fields from all tables, produce a tabular report. So obviously we're done with this. So I'm just going to save it and I'm going to close it. So using field from all tables, we're going to produce a tabular report. Before producing a report, you have to do a query. Before producing a label, you have to do a query. So let's jump right into query. Okay. So I'm going to click on create. I think I can move this right here. Then query wizard, a simple query. So I'm going to toggle between these tables. Okay, rank number. Okay, so obviously that should be categories. No, that comes. No, I think that should be. Yeah, is it rank number, race number? Race number. So wondering. First name, last name, nationality, race category. I think this should be in category. Status, and ranked. Okay, so let's look at it again. Race number, first name, last name, nationality, race category, status, and ranked. Okay, so next. What title is it? Include only the text, non-ranking elite athletes. Copy. You're more than enough for me, God. I can sing it, yeah. Okay, so we have this. Okay. Now are we creating a new field? No. So let's run the criteria. The race category is Elite Pro. So we're just going to copy this. Obviously, they want to look for the race categories. We need the Elite Pros only. Switch to design view. If you have not shown your relationship, is not going to look like this. This is how you know that your tables are linked. Okay, this is not going to show. Okay, so obviously it's going to take a design view or something. So race category is Elite Pro. Okay, Elite Pro for the race category. So now we have 94 records. We have start code does not include theme. Does not include theme. Okay, so we have start code. Now there is no start code right here. So obviously what we're going to do is we're going to bring out the field and then we're going to uncheck it. Okay, because obviously, yeah, you need to know how to go about this, and that's why it's important to always understand the structure of what is demanded, knowing the criteria, knowing what those criteria entails, and knowing how to go about it. Obviously for my students over here in Nigeria, I'm going to talk about all those things with them in class, but then again, I've put up slides and probably in videos as well. Maybe I'm going to have a different video on talking about those categories, and then you know how to go about it. Now we have, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek to it. Now we have, when you see do not include, now obviously this simply means two things. We can use this criteria of not fin, that is, it doesn't need to have fin in it, or we use this symbol for not. Okay, so this simply means not as well. Okay, so it simply means not as well. So whichever one you want to run your criteria is important. Now we have a field that is not part of the query, all we have to do is this, and I'm going to show you right here in this video. So stay with me. Okay, stay with me, don't switch on me, just stay with me. Okay, so I'm going to switch to design view. Then I'm going to look for where it is right here. Okay, so so I have start code. Okay, so we have the start code here, so I'm just going to move it. Now, can I tell you something? Can I? Okay, now it doesn't matter if you're using this or if you're using this, they're both the same. It doesn't matter. This is the whole essence of relationship. So whichever field that is identical you use it, it's still going to give you the same outcome. Okay, so for the start code we need not fin, and I'm going to run it. So we have 28 records, but we don't want to show this. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to design view, and we're going to uncheck this, and then we're going to run it, and then we have 28 records. Okay, this right here, 28 records. Okay, I think we're done. Now I think we're done with this. Now the next thing is for us to create a report. So let's save this, close, and let's create the report. Okay, now is the query. So right here in the query we're going to move everything. Okay, so we're moving everything. Okay, so raise number, first name, last name, nationality. Okay, just when it's square, just checking. Okay, so obviously in this order with data are labeled displayed in full, do not group the data. So obviously I'm going to select this. I think we're done. We've completed our queries. So I'm not going to group the data. So obviously this is group, and this is ungroup. Okay, so next, what are we sorting? Sort data into descending order of status. Okay, descending order of status. Okay, descending order of status. Yeah. Next, page orientation of portrait. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Copy. Yeah, I'm going to preview it. A preview of it. I'm going to close it. Switch it to layout view. Now, what do they want us to do? As a title displayed in a larger font size at the top of the page. Okay, include only the text as the title displayed in a larger font size at the top of the page. Okay, so let's do what we do. Yeah, so click on format. We're going to click 30. Okay, I'm just going to make this black. Yeah, using serif or sans serif. I think I'm just going to use serif. Okay, sans serif it is. Okay, sans serif it is. Yes, sans serif it is. You win. Okay, yes, I know. Okay, I'm just playing right now. Okay, so we have this. I think we fit on a single page. We're gonna get it done, promise. Okay, so let's arrange it. So obviously the rank, the status was before the rank. Okay, so this is just gonna be one of those things we do very quickly, because now we're just gonna move it here because it has to be in this order, and then we're just gonna move we're just gonna move this, then move it here. Okay, left align. I like making them all the same alignment. You're not going to have increment or decrement of mark. It's just to make your work presentable. Okay, so over here, you're more than enough for me. I gotta sing it. You're more than enough for me, God. Yeah, yeah. You're more than enough for me. Okay. So we have race number, first name, last name, nationality, race category. Okay, so we have last name, first name, last name, nationality, race category. Hey guys, I think I've made a mistake here. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, this is one of the days that we don't like. This is one of the days we don't like. What do we do now? There's always a way. I'm going to close this. No, I'm going to go to my query. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a 7. I have a 7. So what? What went wrong? Okay, you know what? I'm going to save it, and I'm going to delete this. I don't know what happened because I was meant to have 7, and I was report wizard. Yeah, move everything. Okay, I'm just going to do it again. It's important you check, so it's going to be very quick because obviously we know what to do. Descending order of status. It's going to be portrait. It's going to have this title. Okay, I want to see what happened. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think we have something here. Wait, I think we do, but let me see. I think we have something here. So I'm just gonna. I'm not sure, but I think we do. There you are. Okay. That's why we have to be careful. The design view helps us to be able to fit out. It will just hide in that, you know. Shame on you, rank. Shame on you. Shame on you. Okay. So yeah. All right. So now I was wondering, like you guys were wondering too, like where did it go, So there you were. You were hiding. I'm disappointed. But I got you. All right. So let's get back. Okay. So whoa. Yes. People who agreed on sans serif, we have you. We've not forgotten you. Okay. So status. We're in status where in ranked. I'm just gonna put it here. I know. Okay, and I'm going to move it here. I'm just gonna do it very quickly. Okay. All right. Nationality. nationality, then we have race category, okay, and the rank that gave us a scare. Okay, so it's important you check that nothing is overlapping. I think I'm just going to move this rank here. It's important you check. Okay, so yep, think we're done. Has your name, center number, candidate number on the report? So let me switch it to design view. Add the label. Okay, AN 017, center, candidate number 2023, format. Okay, there is no shame to make it legible. No crime at all. You're not going to be penalized, guys. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to save, and we're going to switch to print preview. You could do it anywhere, you know. Okay. So we have our name, center number, candidate number. Okay. Yep. We're good to go. Save and print your report. This is going to be print out 2. Copy. Print to PDF. Yes. Okay. I'm going to save and I'm going to close. Okay. So this will be 6 marks. Using field from the Dwellon and categories table, not from your query table, but from your Dwellon and categories table, produce a tabular report that. So let's create the query first. Okay. To click on create query Z, a simple query from the Dwellon, they said first name, last name, nationality, gender, categories table. Okay. So I'm going to switch to categories table. Year of birth, yeah. Athlete's age, Okay, let me just see. Oh, we're creating a field. Okay. Run one, T1, bike, T2, run two, total time, and what again? Position. So we have first name, last name, nationality, gender, year of birth. Okay, run one, T1, bike, T2, total, and position. Next, next. Title is gonna be senior male UK results. Okay, just going to remove this. Okay, all right. Now, so they said um, let's run the criteria first, and then we can work on this, right? So nationality is GBR or okay, nationality. So home, switch, design view, one. Gender is male. It's to be expected looking at the title. Then year of birth is between 1982 and 2001 inclusive. So I'm just going to copy this for year of birth. I'm going to run it. So we have 1982 to 2000. Okay, so we have 42 records. Now we're going to create a new field called which is calculated at runtime to deduct year of birth from the current year. Okay, 2021. Okay, so we're going to format this as an integer format. So obviously at the end, what we want to do, we want to do a subtraction from the year of birth, whatever current year they are with this one to get their actual age, the athlete's age as well. So we have the athlete's age equals to 2021 minus minus year of birth. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's see how that works. Okay, so I'm free to design view. I'm going to move this here. Click on this new field. Click on the builder. I'm going to type 2021 minus year of birth. Do we have it here? Yeah. We're going to click on OK So we could use it to do here, we could use it to do anything. On design view, you could calculate, to do all your calculations in design view. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. You're more than enough for me. I'm gonna sing that. More than enough for me, God. Alright, so Alec H, we have this here. I'm just going to, yeah, and we're going to run it. Yes, and it's formatted like I said, um, to display an integer format. Okay, so we have it here. Okay, all right. I think we are done with the query. So we have this here. Then this. Okay. All right. So now we can save this, close, and then we'll create the report. The senior male. I'm going to, let me check what are we're sorting. Okay, no, they're just messing up. We're just gonna move everything, So I was thinking of doing it here, but sort the data into ascending order of nationality. Now, there's another way you could do it that could save yourself stress. Um, Maybe in next video I would talk about it. Okay. So do not group the data. Okay. So we're not good. So this is on group right here. This is group, and this is on group. Okay. So next, next. What are we sorting into the ascending order of nationality, and what again? And descending order of position. Descending order of position, ascending order of nationality, descending order of position. Next. I know it's going to be a landscape because obviously the field are just too much. Fits on a single page wild. Okay, it's fine. The title, just going to copy this. Senior male UK results. Now, if yours doesn't work, I've told you what to do 1,000 times. Just save it the way it is, and right here you can right click and rename. Okay, switch this to layout view. So obviously we have the the report view for the report. To create the report, you have the report view, you have the print preview, you have the layout view, and you have the design view. Okay, 4 views. Okay. They said display in a larger font size at the top of the page. Format 30. I'm going to use a serif this time. Guys, forgive me. Okay. Yes. In a larger font size at the top of the page. Okay. Where do we begin? First name. Last name. First name, last name. Nationality. I know this is gender. We'll put it here. Obviously, it was overlapping. Please be careful how you move it so you don't get. You have to label the feed and their records. Please, very important. Okay, gender, year of birth. Okay, let's see here. The athlete age. Okay, um, I'm just going to switch to design view. I don't know why it's happening. Okay, I'm not seeing it here, so I don't know what's happening, guys. Um, it means I have to restart it again. I don't know what's happening to my database today. It's unlike usual to do this. Um, Obviously this is not part of it. So okay, so I'm going to close it. Maybe I'll open it again to check. Maybe just it's not there. I'm just going to close it and delete it. Sometimes it's I don't know. Sometimes it happens. This is the first time I'm seeing that on my system, so I'm just going to do it again. So it's right here. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to sort it again. Descending order of position. Okay, descending order of position, ascending order of nationality. So gonna be landscape. So like I said, guys, I don't know what is happening to my lab, to my database. Obviously, maybe I'm just going to preview it. I'm going to just close it. Uh, okay, still the same thing. I think what I can do is this. Let me check the. It's right here. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to create it again and I'm going to put it forward. I'm just going to sort it right here. First name, last name, nationality, gender, year of birth, athlete's age, 1 T1, bike, T2, run 2, total time, and then position. So I'm just going to sort here. Okay, so we have the Aleph age here. I'm going to sort this in ascending order of nationality and descending order of position. Okay, it's going to be in landscape. Okay, so we have it here. I think all the fields are complete now. So obviously that was, I think we have it here. So let's just count. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so yeah, obviously, if you encounter issues like this, you can just rearrange it there, and then I think that should be able to work. Okay, I'm still going to stick with my times to Roman. Maybe that was the reason why it happened. I wouldn't know, but so let's. I think we've pretty much sorted everything. So we just have the first name, and we're just gonna move this as much as possible here, leaving our first name. So most of the time, you might just have um, unexpected errors, and you don't know what to do. That is why this video is here for you to just help you in those issues, in those times of unforeseen circumstances, and you don't know how to get out from the mess. Nationality is here. Gender. Do we have? Okay, nationality is first, so going to move this here. Yeah. Okay. Year of birth. Okay, gender, year of birth, athlete age. One. Okay, then we have T1. Then we have what? Bike. So I'm just going to select this two. Okay, I'm just going to adjust it here. I think we have T2, T2 and run 2. No, undo. You can always undo. Should you encounter any error, Ctrl plus Z, Ctrl Z to always undo your work. It's an amazing feature. Use it in times of, I don't know what just happened, you know. And then we have total time. Position obviously is the last one. Okay, I think twice we had this issue twice, but we came through. Okay, so let's check what we've done. Um, Calculate the numbers of athletes and place this at the end of the report. They want to know the numbers of athletes. Okay, the numbers of athletes. Um, so we could just see them in the country they're from. We could use this. So under the layout report design, we're going to count the records. So numbers of athletes and place this at the end of the report. Okay, with the numbers of athletes. So obviously there are 42 athletes. I'm going to switch to my design view. Okay, add the report design here. Okay, the label and the label title. That's to be left of the value. And I'm going to also add my name. Display only your name, center number, candidate number in the footer so it appears in the same position on every page. Make sure no other data is displayed in the footer. Okay, so I'm going to take this off and I'm going to take this off. So I have my name, center number, A for Ajiro, N for ND 017 2023. Okay, format, centralize, add some formatting feature. There is no crime to make it 14 as the font size. After this video, I'm just going to restart my system because it's been a little bit foggy. Okay, so yeah, So right here, this is the report footer. It will be at the end of the report. Page footer, it always appear at every page. Okay, so I'm going to save. Yeah, and I'm going to switch to the layout view first so that I can put this here. Okay, click on format. Can bold this. Okay, so we are done. And we're going to save and print our work. This is going to be printout 3. Copy. So I'm going to go to print preview. Now we can check to ensure that nothing is okay. So 14 at least, 42 at least rather. Yep, yep. I'm going to print. I want to be sure that yeah. Print out 3. Okay. Place your evidence document in screenshot showing database formula used to calculate the numbers of athletes. I'm going to switch this to design view. I'm just going to adjust this a bit. Click on new. Okay. I'm going to place this in evidence 7. Export the report created in step 23 in portable document format. Save the exported file in work area with the file name senior. Okay, copy. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Go back to print preview. Print this senior. Okay, I'm going to close. I'm going to save it and I'm going to close. I can just check it to ensure that yeah. View, right click, sort by date modified. So I'm having senior here. Um, okay, so obviously I'm going to delete this and I'm going to save it again because I want it to be at the top. Yeah. Obviously, I've made modifications to that senior. Okay, yeah, because I like to show. I think it's important you just show only this. Is anything overlapping here? Yes, it is. So I have to take it again. It's very important you do this. Yeah, this is going to be evidence 8. So we're going to print our evidence document in this video. Yeah, they said make sure there's evidence certified type. We have done that, and we are done with our database. I think we had an issue with the newly created field not showing. So we're just going to go to printing of evidence document, which is tax 5, which will be our printout 6. Copy. Make sure your name, serial number, account number appears on every page of your evidence document. Okay. So I'm going to click on save, click on file print. Then we can have a sneak peek here. Please ensure your evidence title is attached with it. Very important. Okay, it's fine. I can print. Okay, so we can now always ensure that you always check all your PDFs to ensure that they are legible before you send them to the printer. Everything is showing clearly. Very, very important, because obviously you don't want to stress the examiner. They want to see what you're doing, and yeah, we're good to go. So thank you for watching um this video. Hopefully we're done with everything. Thank you for staying with me, and it's not just important you just watch them, watch and practice with them, please. And do want to like the video as well. And of course, we saw the challenges we had and how we were able to fix it. And please do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more in-depth teaching on IGCSE ICT and both the practical and theoretical. Bye.